Good evening, everybody. Happy first stream on YouTube. A lot of this is not gonna make sense for a normal Twitch stream because I'm normally on Twitch 90% of the time. So I understand that some things here will potentially might not make sense and might be a little weird. But this is going to be the home for our modded Minecraft Mania series. Okay, today might be a little bit of a shorter stream because obviously I haven't gotten a chance to get everything set up yet. So we're not going to start on the official server until next week when I can get everything set up. And instead, maybe I'll just go through some mods and some structures for the different things I want to do. Maybe get some mine colony ideas on buildings and whatnot in town. Maybe make a test world and maybe build out some stuff. But yeah, so when I get everything set up, which will probably most likely be next week, that will be when we will officially start the solo world, and we'll have fun doing it. Alright, so with that being said, let me get CurseForge loaded up. All of this will be on CurseForge. Normally what we would have done in the past is we would have used a Technic Launcher pack, but because these are custom mod packs, like we sat here and decided we want this mod, this one, this one, this one. We don't want this one over here and this one over here. We can't use a preloaded mod pack. We have to create our own, which is what we did. So it has mods, like it has 193 of them. Like, for example, and obviously there's not going to be as many mods when I do eventually create the solo world. There's not going to be nearly enough 193 of them. There might be 160, maybe 150. Yeah, there might be some that are not in here as well. But yeah, that's later on, right? When I do eventually make the mod pack on the server. Oh, the Chisel and Bits is in here. For Chisel and Bits, that's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the create one's not in here. The Railcraft is not in here. It's on 1.19.2. That's why. All right, I have to figure out how to change that one. Cracking Guy, welcome. How's it going, man? I don't usually stream on my YouTube channel a lot, but I'm going to start doing that more often because it gets more attention and viewers to my YouTube channel, obviously. Which is why in the beginning I said a lot of it goes to Twitch, and then videos will occasionally come over to YouTube, and then it will just, maybe sometimes be forgotten, or sometimes not be an immediate upload compared to we're actually sitting down and live streaming. Yeah, YouTube does treat better than Twitch, and I I do think there's a lot of other platforms in terms of platforms and policies and the way that they maintain and treat it. There's a lot of other platforms that are better than Twitch, but again, due to my specific contract, I would love to um, I would love to live stream everywhere simultaneously, but the problem is, one, if I do that, I void my contract and I lose the subscriptions, which negatively impacts all of you guys and negatively impacts myself as well. So as long as this content doesn't go on Twitch within 24 hours and vice versa, like if I were to go stream Valorant on Twitch or the premiere, for example, if I were to go stream the premiere, for example, oops, I gotta go reload this because I accidentally loaded it with the wrong speakers. That was great. But anyway, if I go stream something on Twitch like the premiere from last night, for example, it can't show up on YouTube unless it's over 24 hours. That's in their exclusivity clause. So you can't have anything of the same content within 24 hours. Outside of 24 hours, doesn't matter, right? It's fair game, right? Fair game. Which is why oftentimes I don't post post a lot of videos like right off the bat, right? Because of that. And that was leading me crack into my next point. The exclusivity contract also states that you can't be streaming to more than one platform at a time for like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, right? You can't multi stream, which is what a lot of people would like to do, and but the problem is most of those names that you just dropped, and I would assume are fairly bigger streamers, right? Where if they would go, yeah, if I do, yeah, I void my contract, I don't really care, right? Like, there's like we have enough on other places. I'm not saying just money, but money is also a factor here. You have enough followers and enough subscribers, for example, on other platforms to be like, yeah, this is what it is. I wouldn't be a problem trying to create a new following from the beginning, right? But a lot of smaller people like myself, we really can't do that because it would be creating a following from the beginning, and as soon as you breach your contract, there's no possible way to get back in it, which is again a little dumb, but I can't argue it. I don't make the policies. I don't know anyone who does. I can't really do anything about it, right? Like I would like to see multiple things change, and I think they're taking steps in the right direction, but it seems to be really slow. It seems to be a really slow way of doing so. They just, like, for example, when I first filled out my affiliate contract, it used to be when you got $100, right? They would hold it they would tell you every month, like on the 13th, for example, I think it is, they would say, okay, on the 13th for last month, did you make $100? Yes, we'll give you your payout. No, we'll hold that money until you make $100, and then once you make $100, we'll give you your payout. I think that's a little harder because people, some smaller streamers could be relying on some of that money, right? Like if I need $15 more to pay rent this month, for example, and Twitch is my way to make $15 more, and I can't get it because I didn't make $15 more. Well, I have like $30 out of 100. I just need that money. I can't take. They won't give it to me until I make $100. That's kind of not fair, right? So recently they dropped that from 100 to 50, right? Which means as soon as you make $50, there's your payout, right? A lot of, myself included, a lot more payouts. It would just be like, getting paid at least once a month, maybe once every other month, right? Better than getting paid like a quarter, right? Because that's essentially $100. $100 is, for a small streamer, is quite a lot of money, especially as an affiliate. When you have affiliate status, they take half of your. So if somebody were to give me a tier 1 sub, for example, on Twitch, it would be $5, right? I only see half of that. The other half goes to Twitch, right? Now, if you're a partner, this is what boggles my mind a little bit. Like, think of partner status as like people who have a lot of following, have a lot of stuff, up and running, and like, created and whatnot. It's like a partner. They have viewers, subscribers, a lot. They make 75% of, like, if you had a $5 sub, right? They make 75% of that $5, which is I think about $3. $3.50 maybe, something along those lines. I'm not sure if that math entirely checks out, but, and then Twitch makes 25. Because also keep in mind, you when you have a partner, you have multiple, like, I'm talking thousands of people watching, whereas an affiliate may only have in the tens or hundreds of people watching, right? Maybe not thousands yet. So why don't we switch those around and give the affiliates more money and less money to the partners? Because obviously the more numbers you have, the more revenue you're gonna take in, right? And less you're gonna take out from us, for example. Minecraft music is louder than my voice. That's probably because I just launched this. Let me go ahead and, master volume. That should be a lot better. Thank you for telling me that. But yeah, anyway, that's my opinion on Twitch. I would love to get into other streaming platforms. I loved Mixer. I loved it. Mixer was so good, but they decided to shut it down because apparently was it Amazon that owned Mixer? I think it was either Amazon or Facebook. No, it wasn't Facebook, because Facebook had Facebook Gaming, and they still do, which is where we'll be next week. Yeah. They have Facebook Gaming, right? But Amazon, I thought had Mixer. And yeah. But I really liked it. A lot of other people did too. They unfortunately closed it down, and all of those people that, like my friend Sapphira's Hope, had a much better following on Mixer, right? More engaged people, more active chatters, more followers, right? She had a much better streaming community on Mixer, and then they're just like, yeah, we're shutting down. Oh well, right? And then it's like, well, now I got to do it all over again, which is hard to start a community from the ground up, right? I acknowledge that it's hard to start a community from the ground up, and now she's got to do it again over on Twitch, which Twitch is super, super, super saturated in terms of um, viewership and whatnot. But yeah, that's my opinion. I don't want to put it on blast because I do happen to like my job, and yeah, that's just my little opinions and sense of the matter. And you could ask me any day, and they'll always be the same. I always believe that the little guys should be more discoverable and valuable to compared to the bigger streamers, because obviously the bigger streamers, you type in Fortnite, a person with 30,000 viewers is going to be right at the top, compared to me with like 10 or 20, it's going to be right at the bottom, right? People are not going to scroll all the way down through Twitch and say, hey, this is, but that's my view. All right, enough talking. So this is a test world that we're going to start off with today. So we're just going to start off by by getting a little bit of some things worked out, and getting to know the mod, getting to really understand everything that's here, maybe making some contraptions, and figuring out what we need to do, so that way when the real world hits next week, we'll be able to just go and be able to do it. So yeah. So we've got a little bit of a different map. As you can see, there's already a little bit of a different feel. Like, there's structures here that you normally wouldn't see on a vanilla Minecraft server. So we're gonna go ahead and explore some of that. This is a create world. I know some of the stuff it's not gonna be survival tonight. I'm sorry, but this is gonna have to be, because if it's survival, I'm not gonna be able to create the things that I want to create right now. Understand that this is just solely a test world. It is not gonna be the real thing. Oh, that's what that is. That's a huge village. Okay. We'll go that way in a minute. I want to go... What are these? These are an emu. Nice. Might name one of them Limu. If any of you have seen those Liberty commercials, Liberty Mutual, you know what I'm talking about. Some of these mods introduce animals as mobs. Some of them are hostile. Some of them are non-hostile. But you just have to make sure. You just have to make sure that everything is you understand what everything is. Nice to know I'm not even on Twitch and I'm still getting followed by it. Wow. Yep, I'm really looking forward with my conversation on Twitch tomorrow. I wonder who has all the money to do that. down a little bit more. Music and sounds, 20%. That should be better. And it's also nice to know that I didn't set up my alert bot for YouTube. It's still on Twitch. So that's a concern that I need to fix. I wonder if I can... No, because it's, I'll look into that. As we get down the road, I'll look into, most of the things. So let's see. Some of these pre-made structures as well, can be quite, dangerous. Or some of them can be quite rewarding and not as dangerous, like this one is. This one has a lot of books. Tome of the Miners, Tome of Weaponry. Let's see, where did that put that? That didn't put it anywhere. I'm not gonna pick anything up. And then some of these are like, yeah, this is a really good... Oh! That was a trapped chest. That was nice. That was really nice. That was a trapped chest. So you also got to be aware of booby traps like that, and just make sure that you're not in a place where you're like, oh, this is awesome loot, and I got everything here, but I open the chest and it destroys all of it. Okay, another thing that we're gonna have is we're gonna go back this way. I'm gonna go over here. To this guy. This guy is a, sometimes you'll see around the world, you'll see camps like this. These are, just what they are. They're, you know, camps and whatnot. The thing I like the best about this mod is, these are player per chest, or chest per player, or whatever. Meaning, if I were to play on this world, and I open up the chest, this is the loot that I find. If my friend Hershey was playing on this world, for example, and he were to open up the same chest, he would find different loot. Right? So it's per player chests, right? It's not like, oh, it's a chest for everybody. Like, once you take the chest, it's empty for everybody, right? That's another thing I really like about this mod, because it seems like, it seems like, that would be better to, you know, for players to not lose their loot, or get their loot taken from them even before they even have a chance to go around it. Now let's go to this village over here. I want to explore this village, and I want to get to building. We're not going to spend too much time with Minecraft tonight. So a lot of these villages are significantly more large than obvious. Like, look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. That is freaking awesome. I like that. That is so cool. Yeah, this is where I'm going to do a lot of the building. So some of the stuff, is obviously different than, like, a normal village would not look like this, right? Oh, there it goes. 64 gigabytes of RAM, and my modded Minecraft still doesn't want to load sometimes. Wow. It adds different villagers. It adds different, like, there's elements of it here, right? There's a librarian. What does this guy have? Ooh, that's good. That's good. Different things, like there's an iron ingot, a book on the table. Now, you can't put stuff on trapdoors usually, so... Right? You can't place stuff on this like that. So it adds a lot of different elements, and there's enchanted books up here. Obviously, I can't take these because I'm in creative, so. So out of curiosity, is this going to be a showcase of the mods in the create, or are you going to be playing on creative for majority? I am not going to be playing on creative at all. The only reason why I'm playing on creative tonight is because of the fact that I didn't get a chance to set up the single player world yet. So I'm just going to be showing off what mods in majority we're going to be looking at and showcasing some of the elements of it. But starting next week, we're going to have a world that's solely single player and solely survival. Won't be any add-ons like creative or anything like that. It'll just be 100% survival. Another really cool aspect of this mod pack would be waystones. The waystones, for example, if I click on a wavestone, right, that's now my destination, right? If I were to go to another village with another waystone, I could click on that, and then if I wanted to come back here, I click on that and click on where I want to go, and it would work, right? It would allow me to transport myself from village to village without having to walk thousands and thousands of blocks where I don't have to, right? This is a really cool village. Just look in here a minute. This is a animal farm. And there's different directions. This is the way. I didn't notice that one before. That's funny. They spelled it the same way too. Obviously, there's different things, different places, right? Like if you go over here, and not all the villages are going to be the same either. Like there's different ones in different biomes. And they have different storage things. So the villages now really have a lot to offer in terms of what you're going to be looking at specifically. I'm trying to find some other stuff as well. Like here's a farm, another farm. There was one over there as well. Here is a this is what the library is what I visited first. Is this another one? Yeah, no, this is a cleric shop. Okay. And then you have over here another cleric shop, it looks like. Oh no, this is not a cleric shop. This is what? What is this guy? This might be like a house or something. Nope, this is a kitchen. This is a tavern. Wait a second. No, it's not. This is like this is a house. This is a house. Yeah, this is a house too. Yeah. So some of these structures, whoa, my guy. Why are you storing Look at all this stuff that you have, my guy. Hello? You're a nitwit and you have all this stuff? Shake my head, man. And he's got that sneaky bottle of enchanting on the back of his chair, man. Oh, this is awful. This is actually awesome. So a lot of the things, I'm gonna go see if I can find a different village too, so that way I can show you guys the different things that they have. Because a lot of them all of the villages will not be the same. 100% will not be the same. So if I can find a different one, let's go off in this direction. What was that? Thunderstorm? Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm in survival mode, creative mode, because that enchanted diamond armor zombie would have killed me. Here's another village. Here's another village that's actually the same biome village, but different than the one we just visited. So here's... I want to check out that building real quick. Here is a storage unit. A farm storage unit. Is there a chest up here? Sometimes there's usually a chest, not this time. And then this building over here is what? This building looks like it's a, oh, this is inside of something else. I don't know what this building is. Yeah, this building, I don't honestly, oh, this might be a dungeon, is what this might be. And it just happened to spawn right here. Yeah, this is a dungeon. Yeah. That's another thing, is, dungeons. And then you have, there's a nice little shop here. And then the villagers have shops. I'm not, like, villager, they don't have jobs right now, but they have nice little shops, so you can honestly create something like we would normally create in a solo world or a vanilla world, but they don't really have jobs, so you wouldn't be able to trade with them or anything. What is this? This looks like a kind of armor shop. Yeah. And then this is blacksmith, I want to assume. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, blacksmith. So a lot of this is more detailed than it normally would be in a solo player world, right? Or I keep saying solo player world, in a vanilla world. Over here, like I said, it was different. So let's find the entrance to this big, massive thing. The entrance is right here. What is this building, actually? Puzzle start. Start puzzle. So I think this might be like a parkour kind of... Yeah, this is exactly what it is. So sometimes they'll have parkour things to do, that'll get you around different places or different buildings, and then you go all the way up to the top, right? And you have an opportunity for some good loot. Obviously not in this case, but, yeah. I'm going to go over between the two villages, and, I need a source of water. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over this way. Yep, I'm gonna go back this way. I am gonna do a time set day, because that, light flashes is really getting annoying. Alright, so I think our next order of business is to really get into, like, what some of the mods are that we're gonna be using, and some of the ones that we're gonna be focusing on the most. So the one that we're gonna be focusing on the most is mine colonies and create, and space as well. This one has a different space mod than what we're gonna do, so I'm not gonna touch any of that. But I am going to go get ahead and show you guys some of the create stuff first, and then the mine colonies second. If the mine colonies is even in here, I can't remember. Town. Yep, mine colonies is in here. Actually, we'll start with the mine colonies first. So I need a build tool. Actually, I don't. I just need a... So you start mine colonies with a builder, or a town hall, rather. Put the town hall right there. Place anyway. And then create new colony. And it's gonna build this massive colony that you would actually need to get the materials for. It would actually give you allies and feuds. Don't hire the mercenaries. The mercenaries are very bad from previous experiences. I don't have a builder. And you are going to be my builder.
Good day to you. What is it?
You're going to be my builder. Builder's hut. So you would place builder's hut. We'll place it over here.
What is it?
Oh.
I can help you with that.
Yes, you can. Yep. Can you not?
What is it? I can help you.
Thank you. So if I remember, I shouldn't need to give her stuff because we're not in survival. Builder. I shouldn't need to give her anything. Cool. Maybe I do need to give her stuff. Ah, damn it. The only problem that I have with the you have to keep giving your villagers stuff, right? And once you give them the stuff, they'll work, right? So now she's taking out the grass in the area that she's gonna build the builder's hut.
I can help you with that.
I'm not giving her all the... I can fulfill because, you know, I'm in creative. I don't have to, you know, worry about this. We've got already settlers moving in. Nice. We don't even have a town hall set yet. Alright, so while they're doing that, I'm going to go over here across the way and show you guys a little bit of the create side of things. So, this will probably be the last thing that we do for the Minecraft stream tonight. And then next week we'll go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and start our actual progress on the server. So yeah. So create has a lot of things. And I gotta go. Create has a lot of different things that we can use. First of all, in order to make create go, it needs to be powered by something, right? And the something that can power it is wind or water. Water is the simplest way to power something, right? So if we go get a water wheel, for example, let's go get... Let's go get a couple of water wheels. We'll go get 3 of them. And then we'll use stone for right now to put as a base. So if I put 3 stone blocks here, 6 over there, I put a water wheel here, a water wheel here, and a water wheel here. They're not gonna spin. Why are they not gonna spin? Because you don't have water going over them. So if you wanted that to work, right, like the way it's gonna go, you would actually have to either submerge them, like not like that, but now you're like, Trevor, what didn't you just say you have to submerge them, right? Yeah, well, they also have to be turning, right? They also have to have a current of some sort, right? Like water flow. So, here you go. So now I'm gonna kind of make a dam kind of thing, so that way the water goes over the, or the other thing that you can do too is get a bunch of soul sand, for example, and place your soul sand right there, and then you get a water bucket, right? Now you have power. See? Because the water is thinking it's going up. Right? I could go do that. Oh, it completely just destroyed one of my water wheels. What the hell? I didn't know it would do that. Now we got power. So now we can do a lot of things now that we have power, right? So now we need some shafts. The shafts are what's going to be the way of getting power from one spot to another, right? So we put a couple shafts here. Now our power's over there, right? This isn't going as fast as I wanted to, though, right? Is there a way that we can, is there a way that we can, increase the speed? Absolutely. And we do that by adding, chain drives. So we're gonna go add that one, and we're gonna go add this one. So, that one didn't come with, apparently. So, we're gonna go put it here, and not there. Thank you. Come on, really? Right? But it's still not going as fast as I want it to go, right? This guy's gotta get powered. Redstone. I'll use a torch for right now. He's now powered. If I stick another one. Why isn't this working? This is what I did last time. Oh, because I think I did it wrong. Definitely think I did. Or is the redstone not powering it? Do I need a lever? I think I need a lever. Lever. Or a lever. What the heck? Ah, here we go. So if I go like this, right? And then I take this like that, and I turn this on. Notice how it goes twice as fast. But then if I turn this off, it goes back to the way it spins. Same concept. If I were to, let's do a gearbox. If I were to do it again. Let's go do a... Where did that other gearbox go? Vertical gearbox. Right? Now this is still going the same speed, but if I were to go... If I were to go do this and say, hey, I want it over here. Over here. Turn this on. This still goes the same speed, right? This still goes the same speed, but now if I turn it on again, you go faster, right? All on this one source of power. Plus, now if I wanted to say, okay, I want this to go faster right off the get-go, I could say, okay, well, now I'm going to add a cog wheel. So the cog wheels function like they normally would. Large and small, right? So I could go and say, hey, I want this one, and I want, I'm going to place, it's going to go right over, come on. Never had a problem placing cogs before. Just going to go, right there. Notice this one's already spinning faster, right? And then we'll go ahead and get our chain drive set up. And then we'll go ahead and get that. Get our gearbox. Our gearbox. This is spinning. Oh, that's not going to work, because... Yeah, that's not going to work.
Hi, Dolphin.
Who joined? Oh,
The baby with no arms. Do you want to play Valorant with me and Jose?
Yeah, we're gonna play 5-stack in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so now that's working. Now I turn this on. And now it goes even faster. Just because I added one simple thing. One simple thing. Or the other way I can do this would be adding a speed controller, a rotational speed controller, which essentially, if I destroy all this, if I destroy all that, I'm gonna go here. If I go here and say, oops. I think I need to power this. And then that would control the speed as well. Yes, this is an entire mod of engineering and architecture. The things that you can create with this mod are like limitless. It's actually insane. Well, anyway, that's another way that you can do it. And this would actually go into your different machines as well. So if you wanted to have a belt, right? You would get a belt and a shaft, for example. And you would go, yep. Now I have a belt. Now, let's say I wanted to cook food, for example, right? Well, let's make this let's make this just a skosh faster. So I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna go. That is not at all what I wanted to do, but alright. Oh. It's gotta be small wheel. Let's go ahead and, go right there. Right there. Right there. And this should grab it. Okay. Go ahead and break that. Because I want to make it longer. Go over here. Over there. Perfect. If I wanted to make this food processing plant, for example, I need to do two things. One, I need an encased fan. Right? I'm gonna get some dirt. And I need some power for this, right? Because they're not gonna work. Or I'm gonna go. No, they have to be here. All of these guys have to be powered. So I'm going to take a vertical or a horizontal gearbox. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to be like, okay. Or vertical 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, because engineering works at its finest, Trevor. These are all powered, but you might notice some of them aren't going the exact same direction, and I want them all to go the same direction. So what do? That's simple. In order to make them go the same direction, you have to get a chain drive to ensure that they go all in the same direction. So you go get a chain drive here, 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 here. And the good news is, because it's a chain drive, you should only need to power one bit of it. Go up. And we'll go gearbox. Gearbox. 1, 2, 3. Now, again, I only am powering one, right? I don't need to plug all these in. That's just a waste of resources. And in fact, it's not going to let me, right? It won't let me. I just need to plug it in once because it's a chain drive. Because you think about it as a chain, it moves this way and this way. And all of these fans are now going the same exact direction. So now what I want is I want to get a food source going, right? But this is not going to cook my food, right? This is not going to cook the food. What's going to cook the food is this. So, or if I get netherrack, and light it with flint, right? I go boom, 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 boom. And, for example, I'll do a chest. I'll do a chest here. And then I'll do a chute. I'll do a chute. And I'll put it this chest. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I'll do this. Chest. Shoot. Okay. Should work. Now, if I wanted to get some chicken, for example, I've got raw chicken, right? I can go put my chute, right? I can start throwing the chicken in. Right now, the chicken's on the conveyor belt. It might not work because it's going too fast. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It went too fast. Okay, let me slow this down. Let me slow this down. So if I go put the chicken into the chute, right? It'll go on the conveyor belt. Come on, please work, please work, please work. And get turned into cooked chicken. So now, instead of just throwing it into a furnace and it just does it automatically, now I can have something cool that looks like a factory, right? The same thing can be done with a smeltery or a regular factory. So if I wanted to make an iron factory, right? Like, if I wanted to make an iron factory, first of all, let's see if I remember how to do it. I remember how to do it. So I need a crushing wheel, which is this, right? So I need to make a crusher, right? So I need to figure out where's my conveyor belt gonna go. It's gonna go right here, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it rather lengthy. I go 1, 2. I'm not gonna attach it yet. And I need to go 1, 2, for example. I need to make sure that these go the opposite direction, right? They need to go not that way. They need to go into each other, because when you drop the item in it, right? You need to make sure they go the right way. And they also have to spin the right way as well. Come on, you're an engineer, Trevor. Figure this out. So notice how these are spinning the same way? That's an issue. We want these spinning differently. So, we're going to have to add some form of way to turn these gears into each other. In case, or an essence chain drive will not work in this situation. What will is a cog. We need to make sure that these go the different ways. So if I turn this into a... That's not gonna work. There you go. If I turn this into a 2 gearboxes, these will still go the same way, right? But if I do that, theoretically, they still spin the same way, right? So, what I would need to do is figure out a way to bring this over. And around. To power it so that the crushing wheels go into each other, right? Now, here comes the fun part. I'm gonna get a stack of gravel. Gravel goes in. Oh. Power the conveyor belts. And they're going the wrong freaking direction. Okay. Nope. Why are they going the wrong direction? Why is it going the wrong direction? Oh, because I know why it's going the wrong direction. It's the same reason, I know why it's going the wrong direction. Yep, now it's going the right direction. Alright, so now I'm going to put the gravel back in. Notice if we make gravel, right? It gets crushed. I might need to drop this conveyor belt a little bit. But it turns into sand. And flint. And, if we're really lucky, should. I want to have the same thing go over here, but... Ah! Yes. Overstressing is a thing on this mod, so that way if you connect too many things together with not enough power, it will stop working. So you either have to speed everything up, or you either have to make more power. Which I'm going to stop this. And turn this on. And I'm going to get a water bucket. The reason I'm doing this is because we want to wash. We want to wash the stuff that we just made, right? Come on, Minecraft, can you work normally for one day, please? Really gonna make me add trapdoors. I gotta add them from the top. Damn it. Really, Minecraft? Come on. Oh, I can't add them from the... Or I can add some... I could do this. I do this. It's been a while since I created one of these farms. Well, that's not gonna work either. Alright, Minecraft. You're really starting to make me mad. Alright, so... Why does it do this? The heck? Is it because the conveyor belt's not long enough? I don't know. We'll just do that. I'm not sure. But anyway, put the gravel in here. Right, it crushes it. We get sand. Now, if we clean the sand... we should get... nothing. Okay, maybe I don't remember how to create the iron farm. Because there's different ways of automation that you can do this. I think it's if you clean the gravel. I'm not sure, though. Flint. Iron, yep, you clean the gravel. See, I just got an iron ingot. Or nugget. An iron nugget. So if I put a bunch of gravel, it's gonna clean it, and there's a chance for me to either get a piece of flint or an iron ingot. Or a nugget, excuse me. And let me tell you, to a guy that's starting a farm, an iron farm, that is huge. That is really huge. So, thank you for watching the first kind of tutorial episode of the Minecraft modded Minecraft Mania. Next week we'll be on Facebook Live, doing the first episode of Survival Minecraft Mania, and we'll go through everything again as it's happening, as it's going updated and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you want to continue seeing me stream now, I'm gonna go hop over to Twitch and play some Valorant. So yeah, we'll see you on the next one.